Well, this is actually a quick stop. Not on US 72 as you can see, but made a stop here to this here cemetery. And it's not just any old cemetery. Why, it's a cemetery where just old coon dogs come to be laid to rest. Now, as you expect, there is a story behind this cemetery. Yes, it is just coon dogs that are buried here. And the story goes like this. Back in 1937, there was a guy named Key Underwood. Key Underwood had a really great coon dog. His name was Troop. And so Key Underwood and Troop were longtime friends, 15 years hunting together. And that day finally came when Troop had to go to the big hunting grounds in the sky. So Key Underwood thought that he'd just bury the dog right here. It used to be an old hunting camp, so I thought it'd be an appropriate place to do the burial. And then it turned out that after he buried it, then other coon hunters who had coon dogs decided, hey, you know, this would be a good place to come and bury their dogs. Right up here in the Freedom Hills, nice area. And so that's how the Coon Dog Cemetery was born. And yes, only coon dogs can be born here, like Mustang Sally. Or how Bo July. Over here was old Black Ranger. Born 1962, died in 1976. You got Preacher over here, and you got Hank right over here. Lots of monuments to lots of dogs. Here's Flop over here. And over here we got Straight Talking Tex. So as you can see, there's all sorts of monuments here. There's 185 coon dogs buried here in the Coon Dog Cemetery. And like I said, only coon dogs can be born here. Some people have inquired, called up, asked if they can bury their dogs here, and the answer is a straight, emphatic no. Only coon dogs. And how is it that they know that only coon dogs are born here, or buried here? Well, there actually is a website. You contact the people. There has to be a witness attesting that, yes, indeed, the dog that died and is going to be buried here was a coon dog. And also, before the dog is buried here, one of the people in charge here have to actually view the dog, make sure indeed it was a coon dog. So not too far from Cherokee, Alabama, northwest corner of the state, you'll find the Coon Dog Cemetery. And it's one of those places that's, I guess, pretty special to some people. And it's, here's Bear, 1975, 1987. And it's a good tribute to the relationship that guys have with their dogs, you know? So, pretty interesting. But it looks like the rain's going to start again, so I better get out of here before it does. And then see if we can get to our next stop. Over in the northeast corner of the state. By the way, if you want to know more about the story behind that Coon Dog Cemetery, I've linked in the description an interview that was done some time back. So take a listen. Did you ever wonder, or have you ever wondered, what happens to luggage that gets lost by airlines, and then never gets claimed if they find it. Did you ever wonder where that luggage went? Have I got something to show you?